Okay, welcome back to The Sauce. I'm here hanging out with Dominic Monaghan from Lost, and we were just talking music during the break, and on the show you play in a band called Drive Shaft. Now, were you in a band in real life ever?
No, I've never been in a band. I've been really good friends with lots of lead singers and lead guitarists in bands, so I do a lot of that kind of hanging out, you know, in the backstage area. And I would come to rehearsals for bands sometimes and sing when the lead singer hadn't got there or when he'd left early, something like that, but never really got myself in a band.
Yeah, I come from the same school. I did a little bit in college, but not anymore.
It was more acting for me, acting and football as a kid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, Drive Shaft, we learned in last week what the symbolism of Drive Shaft means, and the ring, and the ring is left very dubiously with Aaron, so do you know who has the ring?
Well, I think they're holding on to it because you know, like you said, it's kind of left with Aaron, so it's up in the air until next season. They have a few different rings. They have like 4 or 5 different rings. You know, the close-up ring, the stunt ring, all that kind of stuff. I like it. I like the iconicness of it. You know, people always ask me about that ring.
Now, is that ring available? Can people actually buy?
If you get my toy, which was obviously sold out today.
Yeah, I know. Damn it.
If you get my toy, it comes with a free Drive Shaft ring.
Really?
Yeah.
Son of a...
killer.
Come on, people.
It's killer.
All right, now, is it true that you give your fellow cast members music advice?
It happens. I DJ, so a lot of times they'll come to me after a Saturday night and they'll say, so what was that? What was the tune you played probably around 17, 18? And I'm like, I have no idea. But, yeah, we'll exchange music. We did, at the end of this year, we did the 21 saddest songs in our collection and the 21 happiest songs in our collection. That was myself, Jorge, Daniel Day, Kim. So, you know, it's a great way of swapping music around.
That's really cool. What are you listening to right now?
Right now, I'm listening to Greg Laswell. I really like Greg Laswell. The Fratellis.
That's a brilliant record.
Yeah, the Fratellis is really fun. New Arctic Monkeys is really worth checking out. I like the new Arcade Fire album. It kind of grew on me a little bit.
I'm in the growing process with that record.
Right.
Yeah.
Animal Collective, I think, are really good. You know, I'm always listening to DJ Shadow, and any kind of Wu-Tang spin-off thing I always go check out. So
yeah. You can't go wrong with DJ Shadow.
No, Shadow's amazing.
Not any record. Now, you're also a big gamer, right?
I do play games.
Yeah, are you excited for Halo 3?
Yeah, I'm actually more of a PS2 kind of guy, or even a PS3 now, simply because of football, like soccer simulations, which I think PlayStation seems to have always done a little better for the controller. But I will check out Halo. You know, I played King Kong quite a few times. I played the Lord of the Rings games, obviously. Star Wars, any Star Wars Battlefront thing, I'm all over.
Really?
Yeah.
Star Wars, good. All right, now, since you play a guy who's stranded on a desert island, we thought it would be cool to ask you, you know, some of your top 5 desert island discs. Like, what's an album you would have to have with you on a desert island?
I was thinking about this backstage as well. I mean, I think just for the amount, it's kind of a cheat, but just for the amount of tracks and music on there, you've got to go with the Beatles' White Album.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because it's a double album. Sign of the Times would be kind of good for a double album.
A great record.
I don't know this genre of music that well, but I would probably take Beethoven's Fifth with me. Because if you ask any classical music expert about the best albums out there, they'll generally mention Beethoven's Fifth, any kind of late Mozart, and I think just for the sheer breadth of stuff in there, it's probably worth taking. Who else? I mean, I love the Stone Roses' first album.
Oh, yeah.
Like pulp albums, I'm a big fan of, probably Different
nice.
Class or Intro. Yeah, Coldplay's first album. I mean, in terms of debut albums, Coldplay's first album is up there, you know. And they gradually kind of, you know, collapsed.
Yeah, it's like a flan in a cupboard.
Like a flan in a cupboard.
Alrighty.
Radiohead, of course. We were talking about Radiohead in the break. I mean, you can give me Kid A, you can give me Amnesiac, you can give me even Pablo Honey and the Bends, OK Computer.
Right.
You know, The Wall, Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
All right, let's switch over and go to movies. What movies would you want with you? DVDs.
DVDs. I would, you know, if I could take the Star Wars trilogy, then I would. If not, I'd probably take Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, of course.
Apocalypse Now, Redux.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got nearly 5 hours of filmmaking there. First Matrix movie, Taxi Driver, Mean Streets. Microcosmos is a great movie. Baraka is a great movie.
That's a great movie, Baraka.
Brilliant,
If you haven't seen that, check that out.
What the bleep do we know would be kind of good for a desert island, because it would get you in that quantum physics kind of headspace. Maybe a couple of Jenna Jameson movies, you know,
Of course,
if I'm hanging out. If I'm hanging out on a desert island.
You need it. You need it. You might chafe though. Now, what video game would you take with you, and/or system?
Oh, I would take. That's a tough one. I would take the Mark of Cree on the PlayStation 2. It's a little out there. It's the story of a kind of Samoan warrior, and he has a raven as a pet who can fly ahead and kind of look round corners. That's my favorite gaming experience of all time.
Oh wow, fantastic!
Worth checking out.
Awesome. Dominic, thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us about everything under the sun. We could do this for days. If you didn't already know, the season finale of Lost airs tomorrow night at 9 on ABC. He's going to tell me everything that's going to go on so then I can be really smart when I watch it tomorrow night with the rest of you. Coming up after this, Holly's got a look at some cool accessories you need to know about. The Sauce will be right back. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Pleasure, man. It's great.